Okay, if you're there, I will be right there. I just have to change something over here. Hope you're all okay. Hope you got out today. If it was nice where you were, it was nice over here. So, I did go for a walk, and I'll be right there. Almost done. No, we watched. Oh gosh, we really messed up the Tiger King. We thought Netflix was messing up. We somehow, don't even ask, started watching it from episode 4. So we had to watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 tonight. But that murder over there, that's crazy. Jimmy's like, that's a case to solve. It really is, though. It's wacky. If you don't know what it is, you should check it out. Alright, just me. I've just got to put that, and then I can go over there. Hopefully that'll give you all time to assemble. Okay. All right. There you are. Hi, Apple Snapple. Oh, thanks. I feel like it's nasty now. Today I feel dark, very dark in here. Kathy, Stephanie. Oh, Star Pixie. Karen. Pandora's Box. Tina. Robin, Jeanette, Leisha, Norma, Kaza, one winner. Leah, Chris Free. I should put my glasses on. No, I don't need my glasses. So my eyes need to just here for it. Mary Kim, Kathy, Nanette, Lisa, say, Carla. I go on. Oh, you're not feeling well? Yeah, I'm sorry about your cousin. Olivia, you made it. Joe Cano. Tina. Hope everyone is staying healthy. Absolutely. Julie Hart. Every time I see Julie Hart, I think immediately, where is Julie T? Diane, Dolores, hello there from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You have 1:02 a.m. That's good. Wake up, Judy. Okay. So, real quick, Kara, Newfie, 2 Scooter. I think I've got most of you, but I have to pull up because did you guys hear about when I was doing the video, hi Tanya, when I was doing the video on the missing Alabama mom, I came across that little girl that's missing, 4 years old, is not believed to be foul play. She was out walking with a longtime family friend and companion, and she had her dog with her, and she went missing. And she's been missing now, and it's scary because I think we're going on like 2 days now or more, 2.5 days. But tonight they thought they found a track, and everybody was saying like, pray, 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 they found a track. And I have to see, did you guys look at that? Anybody familiar with that one at all? Anyone? She's in Alabama. But here's the thing. When I saw that little redheaded girl, she looked so much like the little redheaded girl that was murdered. Remember the one we covered that was murdered by the I'm trying to remember if it was her father or it was her stepfather. Remember that guy, that weird guy that was biting her and all that stuff? Remember that? She looks so much like that little girl. They say no foul play because, here, I will go over it because I just want to see it and show you her picture in case anybody sees her. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay, let me pull this over. Come on, get over there. Come on. Go on. Oops, come on. Come on. Okay. So, now her name is Evelyn, which, can you believe the names that come up? Evelyn, right? A really old-fashioned name. We have baby Evelyn, and we have another Evelyn, but they don't call her Evelyn, they call her Vadie. And her last name is Sides. So here's what we have. Let's see. Helicopters, drones, help search for Evelyn Vadie Sides, the Alabama girl who vanished while walking the dog. So the search continues for the 4-year-old. She's in Lee County, who vanished while walking her dog in a rural... Uh-oh, what was that? Somebody become a member? Who became a member? What was that? Does anybody know what that was for? I don't see anybody here. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, never mind. So, back to this. Let's see. She was last seen at 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Yeah, so she's been missing 40, she's going to, yes, it's going to go on 72 hours. In the 5,000 block of Lee County Road 66. Now, I had this, I was saying this name perfectly of this town, and I just... Now I'm just trying to look at it again because I haven't looked at it in about 2 hours, and now I'm trying to remember how to say this. No, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on this name, and I had this down to a science, and I was so proud of myself. Lochapoka. That's not it. Loapoka. I think it's Lochapoka. Lochapoka, I think it is Lochapoka. Okay, so Lochapoka, Alabama, a town about a half a mile west of Auburn. And the Lee County Sheriff Office spokesperson Andrew Peacock said that Evelyn was under the supervision walking her dog when she essentially just disappeared. He said few details can be released at this time, but said Evelyn was at a location that she was familiar at, though it was not near her home. Peacock said at this point foul play is not suspected in Evelyn's disappearance. The girl's dog has not been found yet either, and that's really weird. So what I was thinking is, gosh, did she fall down like in a sinkhole, in a well, something like that? The dog's with her, the dog won't leave her side, but then wouldn't the dog be barking? Hundreds of law enforcement officers from multiple agencies were on the scene Wednesday night searching for the little girl. By the time everyone arrived, we were fighting darkness, he said. The search effort continued this morning and includes the use of helicopters and drones. Because of technology being used, authorities are not asking for volunteers at this time. They need to be able to keep track of people and their whereabouts. Searchers are also on horseback. They are searching very thoroughly, Peacock said. We will continue until we find her. The outpouring of support has been tremendous, which speaks volumes for the people in the area, he said. If we need anything from volunteers, we will reach out. The search area is wooded, though not dense, and sparsely populated. Evelyn is described as 3 feet tall and weighing 40 pounds. She has red hair and green eyes with a red mark on her nose. The child was wearing a short-sleeved floral dress when she disappeared. Anyone with information on the little girl's whereabouts is asked to call the Lee County Sheriff's Office at 334-737-7131 or just call 911. Okay, now I just want to check for the latest because there was that track thing and I want to see because then that disappeared when I went to see something. This one guy that covers something for the news had it on. Let me see. Okay. See, I'm not seeing it now, which is getting me angry. Wait 1 second. See, they said breaking news. This was so strange. Okay, this was earlier this evening. They said a print has been found in the search for Vadie sites in Lee County. And then they said they were working to confirm more details. And then they said they confirmed it. And this weird news source is like this kid that wants to be a reporter, and he's on the actual news site. So I don't know what the deal is with it. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And let me see something here. I just want to see. And then I went up there and it wasn't there. But let me just see if I can find out if that, they said it was verified. Oh, okay. Let me see something here. I'm just trying to see if there's any new news. Well into the dark of night. I hope they plan on searching through the night. There's been some heavy rain recently, someone said, that lives about 2 hours north of there. And the southern parts of Alabama are getting less rain. Now, they say she's from a well-known family. Okay, making it sound like well-known in a good way, but now I'm seeing her family are known to law enforcement. That doesn't sound like a good way. I don't know exactly what they mean by that. All land searches ended Thursday night, and helicopters will continue searching overnight for her. Okay. So let me just look at that. And that's the last. So I don't know what this kid was talking about. This reporter said that it was confirmed that there was a track found. Let's see. Now this is from 11 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Hold on a minute. Jimmy, could you lower that, please? It's way too loud, please. The search continues for a missing 4-year-old girl in Lee County. 5,000 block of Lee Road in 66. Okay. Crews from more than a dozen jurisdictions are searching for Evelyn in Locapoca. That's how you say it. I get Locapoca. Crews include a helicopter, a kayak team, and divers checking the Sagachi Creek. Search dogs and local groups on horseback are also searching the acres of woods along Lee Road 65 and Lee Road 66. At this point, we're just continuing our searches, said the Lee County Sheriff, Jay Jones, just intensifying our efforts and bringing in additional assets as they are available on the scene. Evelyn may be accompanied by a reddish-colored hound dog. All land search ended for Thursday night, and helicopters will continue to search overnight. Anyone with information is asked to call the Lee County Sheriff's Office. So I don't know what's going on and why they're not releasing more information, but apparently they don't want the public's help, and there was something that Nancy Grace, his team, put out there saying that she was well known and that the family was well known. Let me see here. Now, of course, I probably won't find it again. But now it's looking like well known to law enforcement, not well known. So I think they did that as a little bit of a clickbait there. But anyway, so if anyone sees her, you know, let me see here. Let me get back to the. But are there caves in that area? I don't know. I mean, we could take a little look at the area. We could put in the address and go on a little Google. I can do that and bring a Google map over there. Hold on. It's just I'm really concerned because the dog is not found, you know? And it's weird. Okay, 5,000 block of Lee Road 66 in Auburn. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this over. Oh my gosh. It never goes on the first time. Oh, wow. What is that? Is that even like... Is that just a dirt road? Hey, Joe Voros. Thanks for subscribing. It's so isolated. Is that just a dirt road in there? 4 years old. So she's in this area. So they said that it's sparse. They call this sparsely wooded. So I'm wondering though, Wow. That's a scary place. I mean, to be lost, a scary place, right? It's not. That's really like Alabama backwoods, right? And what was over there? Yeah, it looks like pretty desolate. So I don't know why. I mean, is this a place they normally walk the dog? Dog hasn't been back either. You know, which is weird, right? I don't know why they're so quick to say there's no foul play, but they say they don't believe there's any foul play. She's lost family friend, I guess, was watching her, yeah. But how come the lack of details? Yeah, I agree, Darby. Something seems weird, right? Seems she got lost. Why on the earth was she walking? She was with a family friend, but they said a family friend was watching her, but she just vanished, is what they said. Looks like where Jenny lived. Now look, here's a larger road up there, right? Can I go up there? And here's more fields. So up this way there's fields. But still, I mean, where would they be walking from? That's quite a long hike. I mean, they said it wasn't where she lived. So did the lady drive her up there? Or the man? I don't know who was watching her. You know? Because it's quite a freaking hike if you're walking your dog. The only place where it looked like there might be a house is where that gate was. Don't get concerned. I had a cookie before I came on because I took my vitamins. Yeah, it looks really desolate out here. Vanished, that's not the term I've learned to leave without wondering a bunch about choosing it. Yeah, I know, she just vanished. So what does that mean? And the dog as well. Did the dog and her vanished? I don't know. I still want to know. Let me see if I can find out what they're talking about. Well known to law enforcement. Let's see if I can get back and find that again. Oh, let me see. I also, hold on a minute. One second. Let me see if I have access to something. Hold on. Alabama, I don't know what's going on because the other case too, I can't find anything on that boyfriend at all. So what are they, who were like super tight-lipped with everything over there? You see this guy, okay, it's this guy. 3 hours ago, he has the latest. He's this young guy, and he reports on this.
Hey guys, it's Colin Michael with CNAW Eyewitness News 2. We are live here. Hey guys, it's Colin Michael with CNAW Eyewitness News 2. We are live here in Lee County, Alabama. We are not on scene of the disappearance of 4-year-old Evelyn Vadie sides in Lee County, Alabama. I have some people joining on. I do want to clear those rumors. Earlier today, family posted on Facebook saying prints were found.
This is the kid that did it. I guess those were rumors.
Gotta walk this way.
Now that's something else. Why would the family do that?
Okay. Sorry guys. We are outside of our studio, and
this kid is about 13 years old that's reporting, okay?
Speculation, I guess you can say. Those unconfirmed reports that prints were found were false. News 2 confirmed it with some family and friends.
So that's false.
They are just following leads. They're not really confirming it. They did say that they are following leads in this case, but they did not clearly say what type of leads.
This kid is pretty good. I mean,
I'm not positive on those prints. We did,
but he's about 13.
Y'all do know we deleted that post because the family requested to delete the post.
Oh, the family requested to delete. Okay, that makes me feel better.
But again, latest updates into the case here of 4-year-old Vadie sides out of Lee County, Alabama. So I'm just going to give a little bit of rundown. No more really updates were made, but we have confirmed with Lee County District Attorney Brandon Hughes that they are following many leads into this case of 4-year-old Vadie sides in Lee County, Alabama.
Okay, this kid, it's funny. I mean, this kid is probably going to go places. Okay. He wants to be a reporter, and I don't know whether, I mean, he is actually using the call tag for the station. So either he's someone's kid there and they have his reports on their webpage. So you should see the people in the other, like in Web Sleuths and stuff, they're like, wait a minute, because somebody put this, and they're like, is this a kid? And they're like, yeah, but he's really good and he's on the news page. So I don't know what the deal is with this kid, but I give him a lot of credit. So you see, kids are like, ignore the haters, kiddo. You're better than a lot of adult reporters I've seen. Yeah, I think he's doing a great job. I think he's doing a tremendous job. He's about like 13 years old. But yeah, so that was false about the prints. So I guess there's nothing. There's nothing that's been found with the dog or with her or anything. And this is all the most recent thing. But I just wanted to see if then there's just remind me to tell you about the escaped criminals, please. Oh gosh, please tell me the baby is not dead here. Oh, at least that's good. I'll tell you about that in a second, but yeah, I think they mean well known to law enforcement, and who even, I can't even see. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, we are just, I can't keep up with the news that's coming in. It's horrendous. Okay. So here's the thing that she says about the well-known family. Let me see what she means by well-known. Alabama authorities continue to search for 4-year-old girl who disappeared Wednesday while reportedly walking her dog. They had gone off into the backyard of the residence located off of Lee Road 66. Okay, so where we're looking now, supposedly that's off of their backyard, located off of Lee Road 66, northwest of Locopoca. They were just walking around in the backyard of the residence, and bear in mind this is a rural area. The homes are pretty far apart and sparsely populated. The caregiver told authorities that when she looked up, Vadie had disappeared from sight. After a brief search of the area, the caregiver contacted 911. Now, we know this little girl and we know her family. That's what law enforcement told a reporter. They said that they were familiar, that the girl was familiar with the area but essentially disappeared. The dog said to be, they didn't even, oh my gosh, this sentence doesn't even make sense. They forgot the word with. The dog said to be with Evelyn is a short-haired, reddish-brown hound dog wearing a collar, and I heard the collar was green. The dog has not returned home. No foul play is expected at this time, and authorities are not asking for any volunteers to assist due to technology being used in the search. Numerous agencies are assisting in the search. Okay, so she's familiar to the family's familiar to law enforcement, so that doesn't sound too great, but let's hope hope and pray she's found alive and well, and the dog is just with her somewhere. That's scary, though. I don't know, unless it was that, I don't know, back there with that fence that was down. I don't see where there's any homes there that they disappeared on this. And that's when where we went in is where they said around the 5,000 block. You've got some huge power lines going through here. But I don't see any backyards off this road, do you? I honestly don't know how they're saying they don't expect foul play, unless that's, I don't know if that could be a tactic. I mean, if I at least saw some reason why they would be down here. But this doesn't look somewhere that you go down from your backyard. This is troubling. No, wait, what was that? Was that anything? No, I thought that breakthrough was a driveway. I think that fence down, where was that gate? I think that gate was over here. I don't know where this... Who's from Alabama? We don't have anybody here from Alabama tonight? Now, let's see, there's this road. Now, can we go down there? See, we can't go down there, so I wonder if that's a driveway. It won't let us go down there. So maybe that's where they came out of? I don't know. Very strange, very strange. Who's from Alabama? 4-year-old is very young. You are? Okay. You are, Cheryl? Okay, so what about this? How do you feel about this? Did you hear anything more about the story? Well, there's that river. Did you hear me mention that river? It's, I have to look at the name of it. Oh my gosh, they left to give me Locapoca. Locapoca. Do you know where that is, Cheryl? Locapoca? The 5,000 block of Lee Road 66 in Locapoca. But they also say Auburn. They say it's Auburn. Well, they said they didn't find any tracks. Forget, but the dog is either over the Rainbow Bridge or at something point it was redirected by someone. It's over 24 hours. It's over 40. No, what's, oh, gosh, I think today's Friday. Excuse me. It's not going on 72 hours. I thought today is Friday. Today was Thursday. It's going on 48 hours. Excuse me for misspeaking before. I'm going to have to delete the live. She went disappearing Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, hound dogs usually do make a lot of noise, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's weird that the dog hasn't come back and that I don't get it. The dog's missing too. They said the family was known to law enforcement. Well known is what they said. Well known. You think Melanie Payne was her grandmother? The red dirt road gives you a bad feeling? How come? Why do you say that? Tell me why you say that, Shelby. They said that it wasn't by her house in one article, and then they say that they went, now here's like some sort of like a watery trail or something. They went from her backyard to this road. Your cat is just, oh, the arrow direction, oh no. Well known to law enforcement, though, yeah. Well, I don't know if it was said in a very positive light, Robin. I don't know. You know what I mean? They're not giving a lot of information. Okay, dog won't leave her. There's another similar case. Where was the little girl found? Wasn't there a little case about a boy in North Carolina or something that was out for like almost 48 hours and they found him alive. Does anybody remember that one? It gave you a bad feeling, Cheryl? Does anybody remember that case? Because they said they don't think it's any foul play. So if it's not an abduction, you wouldn't have an Amber Alert twitch. What does anybody know about that one in North Carolina? Hold on 1 second. I gotta tell Jimmy something about that. Never mind, it's past. Yes, he said that he was with a bear for 3 days. Is that what he said? Yeah, okay. Little boy and his dog was found miles away from his home not too long ago. This road looks so desolate and eerie. Jimmy? No, he's watching a movie, but it was so loud, and then he said a purple bear helped him. What do you think happened to Dolce? I don't know. Right now we're discussing this case. Yeah, he was found after a while. It's probably because you've been in trouble with the law. That's how I took it to mean. I don't know what he's watching, Tico. I have no idea. Something loud. Was missing for 2 days, 4 years old, and was found. They were with the family dog. Well, prayers that she's found. I really want her found and safe. Absolutely, we all do. Ask Jean. You try to post an update about her. I don't know where did you try to post an update about her? What are you talking about? Emails and stuff and the van that they say now or something? Is that what you're talking about? You can send it to my email. My email, carolyn@truecrimechat.org. Looks like every street in Georgia. Oh, the red clay. But is really that's how their streets are? They're not paved or anything? Okay. So I don't know. This isn't this is like where we came in. Well, this is 201. So what? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens now. Okay, let's go on to something else right now. Just prayers for little Vadie here that she's found alive and well. It's her little dog too. Oh my goodness. County roads usually aren't paved. Not a lot of residential. Okay. Okay, now I just saw something else that I wanted to tell you about, and then I've got to tell you about the escaped people. Okay? Okay. Here we have, I'm telling you, there was a mother in Florida, did you hear that one? In a pickup truck that shot her 5-month-old son and tried to shoot herself and kill herself, but she was unsuccessful. She was 30 years old. Baby's dead. Florida. Okay, now we have a mother gives birth, abandons her newborn boy in a plastic bag beneath leaves in North Carolina. This baby thankfully did not die, but she's being charged with attempted murder. There's so much coming in. I'm telling you, we're really in trouble here with a lot of abuse going on. So there she is. And so let's see here. 24 years old. She looks much younger, right? Okay, you might think, oh, what is she, 14? No, she's 24. 24-year-old mother has been charged with attempted murder and felony child abuse after she allegedly put her newborn baby boy into a plastic bag and she buried him beneath some leaves near her home. Union County, North Carolina deputies believe that Casey Marie Thomas gave birth on Wednesday and then abandoned the little boy. A family member later noticed that she was suffering from blood loss and brought her to the hospital. She denied having been pregnant, despite medical staff seeing clear evidence of a recent birth. The staff contacted the Union County Sheriff's Department, which dispatched deputies to her home. Deputies located the newborn concealed under leaves next to a fence when they heard faint cries. The deputies called EMS to the scene and the infant was taken to the hospital where he is said to be in good condition. He has been placed in the custody of the Department of Social Services. Crazy. I don't understand what is wrong with people. What's going on? I'm just looking at the chat for a sec because you guys are saying, oh wow, what happened? What's going on? What's everybody saying? What? Are you talking about that? Oh, okay. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I thought something else was happening. Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's amazing he survived, and hope he gets to get raised by a good family and not a family of psychos. What did Lisa say? I don't know. Linda? What did Linda Irby say? I don't know. Okay, I miss everything when I'm... Okay, hang on. That's not all. Then there was the one I told you about in Florida, right? You heard that one. In a pickup truck, right on the side of a street. Like a busy street, too. Okay? Then did you hear this one? This is crazy. Okay. Daughter killed by man who murdered her mother 24 years earlier. Did you guys hear this one? This is a crazy story. The daughter of an influential Memphis family was found dead in her historic Arkansas home late Wednesday morning, apparently slain by the man who murdered her mother and cousin nearby in 1996. Martha McKay had been the sole owner of Snowden House, originally built by her grandfather in 1919 on Horseshoe Lake. Since 2004, neighbors said McKay, in her mid-60s, was stabbed to death, although others said a hammer was used. The Crittenden County Sheriff Mike Allen said deputies responded to an alarm from Snowden House, a bed and breakfast. I'm having severe deja vu with this right now. And wedding venue on Horseshoe Lake Wednesday morning and found a back door open. While clearing the house, a suspect jumped from a second-story window and tried to drive away, but he got stuck in the mud. The suspect, later identified as 39-year-old Travis Lewis, then jumped from the car and ran and jumped into the lake, Allen said, and he was observed going under the water and never came back up. Rescue crews used sonar to locate his body. Both bodies have been sent to the state medical examiner's office for autopsies. Lewis was paroled from prison in 2018 after serving 23 years for the shooting deaths of Sally Snowden McKay, Martha McKay's 75-year-old mother, and Memphis blues rock musician Lee Baker, 52, on September 10, 1996. The shootings took place at Sally McKay's home a few houses away from Snowden House, where Baker and McKay surprised Lewis during a burglary. The Memphis Flyer reported Lewis also reportedly set fire to the house. Lewis was 16 in 1996 and was charged as an adult. He pleaded guilty on April 7, 1998, and the day his trial was to begin. Joe Baker, Lee Baker's son, said that McKay had befriended Lewis while he was in prison and wanted to help him. I think she really felt in her heart he deserved to be rehabilitated, which I think really speaks to her character after such a tragic event happened to such a close family member. Investigators told the media that Lewis had been doing some work for McKay, but had recently been banned from the property. Horseshoe Lake is a popular recreation area for Memphis residents. It was once part of the Mississippi River until the New Madrid earthquakes of the early 19th century changed the river's course. The river now runs about 5 miles from the Snowden house. I don't know why I feel like I heard about this 2 years ago or something. I don't know why I'm thinking I heard about this on Dateline 2 years ago. This is scaring me. Okay. Does anybody else recall hearing something like this on Dateline a year or two ago? Or is it just me that's getting that feeling? I really remember the Dateline episode. I can remember like the mother had there was a hat of some sort on her. I don't know why I'm remembering this. From like a Dateline episode. Yes, she tried to help him out, Danette. Nope. Nobody feels the Dateline episode about a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe? No, it just happened, Linda. She was just killed on Wednesday, Linda. This guy killed her family, then he gets out, yes, because she wanted to rehabilitate him. She wanted to help him. She had been in contact with him. It does sound familiar. Thank you, Shell. Even if you're lying, you made me feel better.